Commiserations, Virat just came under a very world-class spell of fast bowling today.
Yeah, I think the game pretty much changed in those first 40 minutes when we were batting. And as I said in the post-match, New Zealand deserves a lot of credit because they really put up a great display how to bowl with the new ball, and they hit perfect line and lengths, and forced us to sort of make errors, if any, or bowl good deliveries to us. So, yeah, the pressure created was immense in those first 45 minutes. And when you lose 3 wickets for 6, it's very difficult to come back into the game. Still, I think our effort was commendable. But, yeah, that first spell made all the difference.
Virat, wanted to know that one bad day was could have happened with any team, and top order played 8 out of 10 matches they played well, and even the England match that India lost. So do you think that there was one day that probably you should have expected the middle order to at least put their hands up, because you and Rohit and KL have done the job for 7 or 8 matches? So are you disappointed?
Well, look, you obviously feel bad for the result. And everyone goes out there to win the game for the team. And if it doesn't happen, you obviously feel like, you could have done things differently, or look at things in hindsight. But yeah, that's why these games are called knockouts, because if the opposition plays better, you're out of the tournament suddenly. So we have to accept that. I think we're sad, but we're not, devastated, because the kind of cricket that we played in this tournament, we know where we stood as a team, and today we were not good enough, and that's the nature of this tournament, that a bad day at the knockout stage and you're out of the tournament. So I don't think that I would like to break things down immediately, but in time we'll have to sit down and analyze where we went wrong and the things that we could have done right in this game particularly.
Virat, through the campaign, there were discussions in the media, I'm sure you're aware, about the Dhoni's strike rate. As a captain, was it a first bit of a concern for you that, perhaps the lower order could have forced the pace more and could have, collected runs faster?
Well, look, it's always, a safer option to look at it from outside and say maybe this could have happened. But I think today he was batting with Jaddu, and there was only Bhuvi to follow after, so he had to hold one end together, in my opinion. And because Jaddu was playing so well, you needed a solid partnership, and to get a 100-run partnership from that situation, I think it had to be the right balance of one guy holding an end and Jaddu playing the way he did. I think his knock was outstanding. So, yeah, as I said, when you don't win, in hindsight, a lot of things can reflect in different manners, but you have to understand how the game panned out, until what stage did the game go. And you would obviously expect New Zealand to fight back at some stage, because the target was steep after losing 5-6 wickets. But the way they batted together, I think it was the perfect tempo for that situation, according to me.
Virat, can you explain the reasons why MS came so late in the order, at 7? So.
Well, he's been given that role after the first few games of being in a situation where, he can, if the situation's bad, then he can control one end like he did today, or if there's a scenario where there's 6-7 overs left, then he can go and strike. So, yeah, that was the mindset behind it.
Jadeja had this wonderfully cute celebration, 50 looking at probably at Sanjay Manjareka. And so how was you reacting in the team? And when did he go out? He seemed to be in tremendous mood, the way he ran down and hit a 6. Did he say something before he went out to bat itself? And there was a point at last 3 overs were left, 30 or something. You were sitting in the balcony, you seemed to say, ho jayega. You were confident at that time, just when Bolt came. So Jadeja, the celebration, and the last 3 overs.
I don't think any of us had to say anything to Jadeja after what happened over the last 1 week. He was quite ready to just get onto the park, to be honest. And you saw that the passion with which he played, and we've seen it in Test cricket a few times. He's played knocks under tremendous pressure, and he's got 3 triple hundreds in first class cricket, if I'm not wrong. So the talent's obviously always been there. And in my watching Jadeja for 10 years, me playing with him as well, this is probably his top quality, best knock according to me, because the kind of pressure, the stage we are at, almost out of the game, and then he produces that. So he was very motivated. Yes, at that stage, we all felt like in the change room, the game can be closed out. It can be done, but then again, he played so well, And then, a mistake can happen at any stage. I don't think it was even a mistake. It was just lack of execution, which in one-day cricket you have to take a risk here and there. So I'm really happy for him because he's been a very understated cricketer, but a top-quality cricketer for India in the field with the ball, with the bat, priceless. So yeah, he's had a great game today.
Virat, how are you as a captain and as a player taking this whole yourself, this disappointment? Basically, how are you feeling about it right now?
Of course, very disappointed. We played outstanding cricket, as I mentioned already throughout this tournament, and to just go out on the basis of 45 minutes of bad cricket is saddening, and it breaks your heart also because you worked so hard throughout the tournament to build momentum. You finish in number 1 in the table, and then a spell of bad cricket, and then you're out of the tournament completely. So. But you have to accept it. I mean, it's happened to us before, and we have all come out better cricketers because of these setbacks, especially at a stage like World Cup. But having said that, I mean, we have qualified till the semis, and we have played some really good cricket. So we should be also proud of the way we've played, and look at the positives also, because there were a lot throughout this tournament. Especially Rohit's performance was, I think, standout performance, and Jasprit with the ball, and Jadeja given the opportunities. So there are many things that we can take back as positives. But yeah, not having played that bad cricket and then just, as I said, 40-45 minutes of bad cricket puts you out. But as a sportsman, you have to accept it that this is part and parcel of this game.